Hey everybody, my name is Eric Thomson. I am one of the master trainers here for Core Health and Fitness, and I am so excited to be back with you this week for another Change It Up Daily Series workout. Today I am bringing you a total body strength-based workout that's going to leave you talking about it way after we're done, and also making your body feel it way after we're done. So what I need you to grab today, that little laundry list of equipment that you'll need, is a set of heavy weights. So if you have dumbbells, fantastic. But I realize a lot of us may not have that available, so just go ahead and grab something that you have in your house that's going to provide a good amount of resistance. Think like heavy laundry detergent, some heavy Costco items, if you go to Costco, or a heavy lamp, maybe your toddler. But another option is a big heavy duffel bag. So if you have a little travel bag, stuff it with as much as you can, make a good weight out of it, and then come back and we'll get started, all right? You're also going to need a mat because we are going to be coming down to the floor for a little core work. And you also need to grab a towel because not only are you going to wipe your body butter away with it, but you're also going to make use of it in your warm-up. So what you have coming towards you today is a big strength-based complex involving 5 compound movements. You have a core series which has 3 movements, and we're just going to toggle back and forth between the 2 of those for about 4 rounds. But you'll only do the ab series 3 times, all right? So before we even get into that, we got to warm up. So go ahead, grab your towel, and let's get started. Please know that you have the open invitation to honor your body and where you're at today. I am not asking you to do anything that I wouldn't have already done myself, but that being said, if something just doesn't feel good to you, don't do it, all right? There's always an option for you and we can figure it out. If I don't give you the modification that you need, drop a comment in this video and let me know. I'll be more than happy to reach out to you personally, okay? So let's go ahead, find that posture. Feet are about hip width apart. You have a slight bend in the knees, tension in the cheeks, but you're not being paid to squeeze it right now, so just a little bit of tension. There's no emergency back there. I hope not. And then pull your belly button into your spine. Shoulders up towards your ears and down into your back pockets. Reach towards the ceiling with the crown of your head. So now you feel super awkward, so let's lift. So from that position, you reach your hips back and you reach them straight forward. So my friends, this is just romancing the air with the hips, if you know what I mean. That's all I'm gonna say because I'm sure there are kids around and we don't need to explain anything right now. So just reach and squeeze. Reach, squeeze. It's like the bend and snap. Shave your legs down, shave your legs up. So little deadlift right here. You're gonna see this in the workout. Reach, reach. 3, 2. Now, hold it down right here. We're gonna go into a bent over row. You keep those shoulder blades pinching together and you drag those elbows towards your hips, squeeze. Reach, squeeze. For 8, 7, 6, 5. You're going to go through this warm up 3 times. 2, 1. Now, let's put those movements together. Reach, pull, and up. Maintaining tension in the body, but we're not death gripping that towel. So make sure it's just a light grip, putting all the tension into the musculature that we're working. So that posterior chain right here, the back side, the good side. You have 3, 2, and last one right here. We're gonna go into a nice little upright row. So maintaining that position, coming just a little bit closer and pull straight up. So shoulder pulls the elbow pulls the wrist. Pull straight up, make sure those shoulder blades are still reaching towards your back pockets, and together, you're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that grip out a little bit wider, push yourself under, pull yourself over. For 9, exhale with the effort. 6, 5, 4. It's as if you're trying to pull that towel apart. 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down towards your chest. A little goblet squat, feet about shoulder width apart. You drop down and up. You're balanced from your toes into your heels, so you're bolted into the floor. You're here for 3, 2, just sit into the chair. Time right there, let's put that together. So you squat, stand tall, press, squat, stand tall, press. Let's do 2 more at this pace. Then we're gonna put 10 together. If you're ready to string them together, let's go. drop, press. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. We're gonna go through that sequence again, sets of 8. So deadlift, 8, 7, big squeeze to the glutes. You just come right underneath that rib cage. 4, 3, 2, and come down. Row, 7. Where's your belly? Nice and tight. 4, 3. We put them together. Stand it up, drop, pull, up. Guess what? All these movements are what you're going to see in the strength series. So I'm already setting you up for success. So you know what's coming. We're already practicing them. You're here for 4. Let's go right into that upright row. Come in a little bit closer. Pull. 7, 6, 5. Shoulder pulls the elbow, elbow pulls the wrist. All angles, all levers. 2, 1. Take that grip out like you're trying to pull that towel apart for 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going to go into the squat. 4, 3, 2. Feet about shoulder width apart. Bring it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You should start to feel some good heat in the body. And pull it back out. You squat, stand tall, press. Squat, stand tall, press. Now let's string them together for 8, 7, 6. We're gonna roll through this one more time for series reps of 6. 3, 2, and time right there. Let's go ahead. Reps of 6, reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. 6, 5, 4. We're going to put them all together. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, drop, pull, up. There's still tension in that towel, like you're trying to pull it apart. 3, 2, 1. Come in center. Let's go. 6 upright rows. 5, 4, 3, 2. You got to give it the best of what you got today, folks. All right, so here we go. Last little bit of your warm-up. 5, 4, 3. We go right into that squat. 2, 1. Feet shoulder width apart for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Towel out. String them all together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time right there. So there it is. You should feel pretty juicy by now, and you should feel ready to work. So your first strength series, strength complex. And what I mean by complex is it's a series of lifts strung together without putting the equipment down, all right? So we're gonna pick up those weights, whatever it is you have available, and we don't put it down until we're done. All of the movements are exactly what I showed you in the warm-up. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? We're looking for reps of 10 to 12. I don't want you to fail out ever. And if you don't have heavy enough weights to get that 10 to 12 for fatigue, you go a little bit longer, maybe sets of 12 to 15, max 15, 20. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Your first movement is that power upright row. So you're going to start in the hinged position. So feet are about hip width apart. Slight bend in the knees, tension in the cheeks, shoulders down and back, reaching the crown of the head towards the ceiling. You find your little hinge, and from here, you drive through the hips, come right back down. This is the precursor to the clean. Let's go 2 more. And rack it right up top, right into that overhead press for 12, If you need to, kickstand one leg, take the pressure off the low back. 5, 4, 3, it's a bent over row. That's where we're headed. Bring them down, feet hip width apart, hinge at your hips. Here we go for 12. Again, if this bothers you, kickstand the leg. Exhale with the effort. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up nice and tall. Go ahead, clean it back up. Rack it, feet shoulder width apart. Sit squat, drop, 11, 10, sit straight back into the hole. 5, 4, 3. Keep that head up, chest up. And right into the deadlift. Feet hip width apart, 12. Again, it's just a bend and snap. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, that is complex number 1. You're gonna repeat that 3 more times. Now we're coming down to the floor for your first ab series. 3 movements. We'll start in that plank position, and then I'll flip you over onto your backs. So let's go ahead. Come on down to the floor. Shoulders right over your wrist. Find your feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to draw opposite knee to opposite elbow, 20 total reps. So drive, drive. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rotate so your pockets face towards the floor. 3, 2, 1. Now from here, come all the way down to the floor. Cross your forearms in front of one another. Find your plank. You roll, stack. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take your time with this. If you need to, come to your knees. Totally acceptable. You have 10 more. Keep squeezing the glutes. 4, 3, 2, and time right there. Go ahead, flip it onto your backs. We're gonna start here in a little ball position. Only 16 of these. Reach out, pull in. If you need to, just come right here. Halfway. 3, 2, and time right there. Friends, that is your first set of all the work. So we're gonna roll through this again, 2 more times with the ab series, but 3 more times with that strength complex. And I'm gonna give you about a minute to feel better. So the minute starts now. Grab water, towel off. So you know what's coming. We just learned everything, right? You actually learned it in the warm-up. You got to practice it with the weights. Now we're gonna start to put this into practice and you start to get after it. You're gonna notice heart rate goes up. So yeah, you're gonna have a big energy burn here, but you're also getting a good amount of strength gains out of this at the same time, all right? Working all 3 energy systems for a big metabolic burn and those gains. So you have about 20 or so seconds. Make sure you're nice and pretty for round number 2. And let's get after this, shall we? Go ahead. Start picking up whatever it is you're choosing to use. We're going to start with those power upright rows. So again, your feet are about hip width apart. Shoulders are down and back, reaching through the ceiling with the crown of your head. You hinge at your hips, and you just drive those hips up. Belly nice and tight. 3, 2, racket right here, overhead press. We're going for 10 to 12. Again, if you need to, stagger one foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch it, come down. We're going right into a bent over row. Feet hip width apart, reach the hips back, 10 to 12. Pulling that belly into your spine, driving your elbows towards your hips. Two more. One more. Coming right back here, clean it back up. Squats, 10 to 12, feet tracking straight ahead. Drop. You should be feeling a little fatigue here. Three, 2, 1. Gently bring it back down to your side. 10 to 12 deadlifts. Let's rock and roll. Reach. Shoulder blades pinching together and reaching towards your back pockets. You have 4 more if you've got the 12. And time right there. Complex number 2 is complete. Make your way down to the floor. Ab series number 2, same movements. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Rotational side plank. We flip it onto the back for the star. 20 total reps for the planks. 15, 16 for the star. Here we go. Right here. Cross, cross. Really rotate through the body. That was halfway. And hold it here. Again, you have options, but first I want you to drop to your knees. Find your forearms. You can come back into that plank. Reach. Keep squeezing your glutes together. Again, if you need to, come to your knees. That was halfway. And time right there. Let's go ahead, flip it onto your back. Drop your belly into your spine, knees over your hips, chin to chest into the belly button, crunch up. Now, reach, reach. Again, you can just reach. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and time right there. So there it is. Round 2, done. Again, you get a minute. So the minute starts now. Grab your water, towel off, and let's get ready for round 3. So round 3, you already know what it is, all right? You've had 2 rounds to play with this. It's game on. So I'm not asking you to move faster. What I'm asking from you is to just give it that much more effort behind each movement. All right? A little bit more oomph. As they say, zhuzh it up, right? You want to rev that engine. So friends, you're halfway in your recovery. Make sure you're nice and presentable for what's to come. You never know who's going to take your picture, right? Look good for the camera. And 15 seconds to go time. So pick up your weights. We start with that power upright row. Belly nice and tight. Feet about hip width apart. Shoulders down and back, reaching through the crown of the head. Hinge at your hips. Explode. Like zipping up a jacket. 3, 2, 1. Clean it up. Overhead press. 12. You know your options. But we don't go to failure. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Right into that bent over row. 10 to 12. Shoulders down and back. Squeeze the elbows together behind your back. Exhaling with the effort. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, clean it up. Right into your squat. 10 to 12. Drop. That was called balance. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, almost there, 3, 2, and time. Last little bit, deadlift, feet hip width apart, side bend of the knees, reach. Seven, 5, hang in there. 3, you should want out. 2, and time right there. Third set is done. You have one more of those after this next ab series. So friends, start making your way down to the floor. Again, 20 total. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Make sure your equipment is out of the way. Walk this out. Shoulders over your wrist. Pop it up. Let's go. Drive. 19, one more, and time right there. Shake it out. We're going right into that rotational plank. I'm going to talk to you more about it this time. So, again, you can come to your knees first. Let's start here. Pinch the cheeks together. You reach, come back center, reach. Take your time, really stack the hips, stack the shoulders. So this is the modification, which is not easy. It's still work. But if you're looking for more, come with me here, reach. Keeping those hips in line with your shoulders. 3, 2, and time right there. Roll onto your backs. Last little bit. Again, knees over your hips, chin to chest, nose to belly button. Roll up, drop that belly into your spine, reaching your elbows towards your knees. Reach, pull. Just 15. 4, 5. Options. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rock yourself up. Your ab series are done. All right, so we're done with that. You only have one more set of your complex left. So again, minute starts now. So grab water, towel off, set yourself up. We're gonna do this one more time. But here's the deal. Let's say you're like, oh, I could go again. That's fine. You can do anywhere from 3 to 5 rounds of this. I'm just meeting you in the middle and we're doing 4, all right? So do what it is you need for your body. But right now you should be feeling pretty gassed. This last set, it's gonna talk to you quite a bit, all right? So again, super simple movements, nothing too sexy, but it's gonna give you a really big bang for your buck, right? I'm telling you, the more simple the workout, the more effective it's going to be, the better results you're going to see. And that's what we try to strive for here at Core Health and Fitness. Simple and effective and delivers results. So let's go ahead, pick up those dumbbells, whatever it is you're using, laundry detergent, toddlers. Here we go, friends. Last big complex. Let's make it the best one. Last set, best set. Feet hip width apart, shoulders down and back, reaching towards the ceiling with your crown of the head. Hinge at your hips. Let's rip it. 12. And rack it right here. Overhead press, 10 to 12. Never sacrificing form for speed. Three, two, one. Catch, return back down. Hinge it over at your hips. Pull. Trying to pinch the pencil in between your shoulder blades. 4, 3, 2. Stand it up. Power hang. Feet shoulder width apart. 10 to 12. Squats. Let's do it. Work it out. So you're almost out of this. 8. 2 more, if you got it. Stand it up, come back down. Deadlifts, last movement, let's go. Reach, feet hip width apart, reaching the hips straight back, like you're trying to shut the car door with your booty. Let's call this halfway. You have 6, 5, last few, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time right there. Woo. Friends, set your equipment down. Let yourself gain control of your breath first. Bring your right hand onto your belly, left hand on your heart. Keep your mouth open. Breathe into your waistband. Slow the breathing down. Calm your central nervous system. One more big breath. Does not feel better. All right, let's cool you down. Bring your hands up, feet about hip width apart. Reach up towards the ceiling. Inhale over to your left. Keep your head by your biceps. Finding length through the spine. Exhale, come center. Inhale over to the other side, staying tall. Finding length. Exhale, center. One more time each way. Exhale, center. And come back center. Grab that right elbow. Gentle tug. Feel a nice stretch on the back of the triceps. Keeping that belly nice and tight, rib cage over the pelvis. No arch in the back. Switch, other side. Great job today, folks. Way to show up for yourselves. And release. Just shake it out. Friends, what I'd love for you to do is come down to the floor. You're gonna bring your right leg forward. Pretend you're trying to drag the left knee towards the other side of the room. Squeeze that left glute as tight as you can. Take your hands, press yourself away, and squeeze your pelvis straight towards the floor. You're going to feel a nice stretch running up the quad into the hip flexors. Squeeze a little bit tighter because you're worth it, you deserve it, you need it. And switch, other leg in front. Again, lean forward. Pretend to drag that right knee towards the other side of the room. Squeeze the right glute as tight as you can. And then squeeze your pelvis straight towards the floor. Feel a nice stretch running through the hip flexors. Obviously in the quads as well. And bring that leg to stand up. Meet yourself right in the center. Let yourself hang over. Grab your toes. Pull yourself down. Press yourself back up. If you want, take your feet a little bit wider for it. Pull yourself down. Press up. Pull yourself down. Press up. One more. Pedal out your knees. Round it up bone by bone. Big shoulder rolls. Thank you so much for tuning in today here at Core Health and Fitness. It was an absolute pleasure and honor to coach you today, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. I hope you all are well. I hope you all are healthy, and let's keep sweaty together, all right? See you next time. Thank you.